So, hello there. This is Viz9210, and I'm here to just do a mostly grinding stream today. Last time we got to the Triet Ruins, and battles there are kind of hard, for my party at the moment. So, I'm just going to go over there and just grind as much as I can.
Whoa! Who's there? What was that?
What's wrong?
Some weird guy came in here.
Are you hurt?
Nah, I'm fine.
It may have been a design.
Seems like Lloyd's always got someone after him.
What, so it's my... Seriously though, we can't be too careful. I'll be fine, but Colette and the professor, you...
Yeah. Yes, I'll make sure.
Okay, that was weird. Let's save before we leave. And we are poor now, so grinding will also help get a little bit more money. The ruins are this way. No. Actually, I think I stocked up on items. Yeah, I stocked up on items last time, so... Let's go back to the ruins, and let's see if we can find, as well as grind, let's see if we can find the memory crystal.
Be careful, everyone.
Ow. What strategy do I have for rain? Oh. She should be on here. Don't pursue.
That was just warming up.
Oh, we found a life bottle. That's nice.
Let's go all out. All right.
Also, everything resets when you leave this dungeon, so always keep that in mind.
Be careful, everyone! Found your weakness.
I was just warming up.
Oh, there's the memory gem, finally. Oh, that's fine. I didn't want to fight it, but that's why I didn't want to fight it. Let's take care of this bird first. Where did that charge go to, anyway? So the spell that Rain just used, Charge, it heals someone's TP at the cost of some of hers. It's not really ever useful.
I was just warming up.
At least I've never found it useful at all. She doesn't even use it, like, randomly. And if she does, it's so rare. Oh. I don't think you can turn these off, ever. Remember we had this thing up here. We found savory. Here it is. You're going to find herbs around your travels that will increase any of your stats. Usually like saving them for later on. That's what a memory gem looks like. I don't think that's what they looked like in the older versions, though. But yeah, you'll find these around. We've also found red quartz. What red quartz is that whenever you use it on a character, their weapon, so their physical attacks will get an attribute to a certain element. In this case, it's fire. So now, I don't think there's any. Oh, I don't think there are any more. Torch just the light on that side.
Let's begin the research.
Oh. Oh, she just used charge. I actually want to see something. How much does that cost? It costs 24. It costs 24, and I think it just heals 15. At least for Genus, it healed 15. So I have no idea how useful that is. Do we need this one? Yeah. Now we have a proper place to save in here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. Oh my god. completely sorry about that. I just got lots of messages on Facebook. My bad. So, I'm gonna heal up. Oh god. Sure, let's try this. I'm actually in no. How much money? Okay, I made a tiny bit of money, but I'm going to try and fight the boss of this section. It's probably not gonna go very well. Jeez, actually, I do need that. Not that high. Sure, let's try this.
This place is also built with Magi technology. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I need to update that. Oh my god.
We can do it!
So, these bosses, at least for me, I always find them very, very, very difficult. Brain's being stupid. That's my second magic lens. Okay. She's probably gonna, yeah. Oh my. Can't, it won't tell you, but they have the same, the two little babies have the same HP. Okay, so now that's left is, should have really, long range magic. Actually, not don't pursue, long range magic. Oh my. Why? Why are you doing this? Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, that's okay. At this point, reviving you is probably a lot better than using items. That's not counter blessings, but I usually always lose this fight the first time So I was very lucky this time. Guess I didn't really need to grind that much. Ooh, that shadow looked very different from the other one.
You, the chosen of regeneration, offer your prayers at the altar.
Yes, my lord. Oh, Goddess Martel, great protector and nurturer of the earth, grant me thy strength.
Colette, my dear daughter, you have done well.
Thank you, Father.
The guardian of the seal has fallen, and the first seal has been released. Ifrit will surely awaken soon. In the name of Crucius, I shall grant you the power of the angels.
Thank you, my lord.
The angel transformation will not be without pain. Yet, it is but for one night. Be strong and endure.
I humbly accept this trial.
The next seal lies far to the east, across the sea. Offer your prayers at that altar.
Yes, Lord Remuel.
I shall await you at the next seal, the chosen of regeneration. My beloved daughter Colette.
Colette has wings.
Uh-huh, and look, I can put them away too. Oh, wow! That's so cool! Here, look, look!
He said the next place is across the sea. That means we get to sail on a ship. Haha, I can't wait.
A ship? I wonder if there are any ships sailing with the way things are right now.
We should head to the coast to see what we can find.
Okay, you two, we get it already. That's enough.
Okay.
Okay. So now Colette has learned her first spell. I think this is the only way that she learns spells. Throughout the journey, she'll learn different spells just through story progression. And they're usually very nice. Since I'm at text, so nope, no, can't be forgotten. And yeah, you can forget certain abilities. For example, if you're switching from T to S type, you're going to need to forget abilities that you've learned in the progression. So yeah, you'll be able to remember the other ones. so you'll be able to remember new ones. Oh, sorry, I mean learn new ones. Well, let's save. And I think, yeah, we're fully healed. That's nice of them. And I think we've looted everything that we can loot. I wouldn't fight this thing for a while, even after you've beaten the boss. I think even at this level, it might be a little difficult to fight. Yay! He learned lightning. Ow. Oh, and I do apologize if you hear me mumbling. It's just that sometimes I just randomly remember things from this game, but they're kind of spoilers. So I just try not to say them. I try not to say them and it just comes out mumbling.
You don't look fine at all. Your fake is all my fault.
I don't think that has any...
Now's not the time for that. Her lips are turning purple.
Wait. It's best...
Why?
Remember the angel's words. The angel transformation process requires her to overcome a trial. Rather than taking her to a doctor, it would be best to let her rest here.
Okay. I'll be fine after a little rest. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
Stop apologizing all the time, you dork. It's not as if you can help it. You were suddenly turned into an angel.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, let's set up camp before it gets dark.
So I think I've chosen pretty much the wrong answers at this point. I think that is the right answer for that one. So, this game, it's not very overt, but this game does have an affection, system, sort of. And I think it's through options like this, talking to just the characters, that can raise your affection with them. But I, I don't even know too much about it. I just know that it's there. I only know in very specific instances where it does affect and where it actually does matter. And what outcomes it has.
Oh yeah, I know it's kind of late now, but here's your birthday present.
Oh, Lloyd.
Oh no, it's
I wonder when it broke. I'm sorry, I'll make you a new one.
thanks. And I'm sorry that I keep causing trouble for you.
Don't worry about it. By the way, you haven't been eating at all. Are you still feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. I just don't seem to have much of an appetite.
You won't be able to keep up your strength if you don't eat.
I know, you're right.
Lloyd, don't push her.
Colette is delicate, unlike you.
Why would we push her?
Shut it. I'm sorry, Colette.
No, I'm okay. I'm gonna go for a little walk.
Want me to come?
Thanks, but I'll be fine by myself.
Ha ha, you got rejected.
Oh, shut up, Genus.
Hey, shut up, Gene.
I knew he was gonna say that.
What's happening to me?
Yeah. Wonder what is happening to Colette. I think it's a very good idea to do some shopping and trip, but we are dirt poor still. So, so let's go in and say, oh. And he tripped. Coming to Triad is good for that title. Let's see what it does. So, I didn't show her other title that she had before. So, it's really good to give her, at least in the start, archaeological mania, so that she can, so that her TP intelligence can increase when she levels up. That way, she'll have more TP for healing, and her healing spells will recover a lot more. Now, I still don't think we have the ingredients to do this, but it's like, let me check something out of these two. 100, 130. So I have an idea. If we have enough money, we just shy of it. So let's. We probably can sell something. Oh, we can sell all of these. Okay, so now we've actually made a lot more money. Don't have anything to sell from there, just by selling that. So what I think is best for me to do is to buy the flying disc and equip it on her. And then what we do is we go over here and we make the better one, which is the dual ring. Because actually now we can, and you can equip the stuff from your regular menu. I'm just doing it here because it's a little bit more convenient. And now you can actually just sell back the flying disc. Sure, but you won't find the dual ring probably until the next town, I think. And it's good because you actually saved a little bit of money by doing that. And now we still have a bit of money. Let's see if there's anything we can buy for them. Okay, so I saw that. Okay, so defense is 39 to 41, but she should have the circlet. Okay. How much are those ribbons? I can just buy one. Okay, they're not that bad. I'll buy one pair of gloves and one beret. They don't provide that much defense, but it's really better than nothing. Did we get anything from the boss? Not really. Okay, so let's stock up on some things. I think that's good enough. Once again, we're dirt poor. We can't even afford the inn at this point. So let's go out. And let's head for the Ossa Trail, which I think is this way. Because we're heading towards the mountains, because we're going to actually switch continents. Oh. Oh.
Don't worry, leave it to me. I got it.
So the skill that Colette just learned is very useful. Item Rover, well, not Item Rover. Item Rover is the one that it grows into, but Item Thief, and Item Rover steal items from enemies, and I think each enemy, including bosses, probably actually just some bosses, have things that you can steal with. And throughout the world, you're gonna see things like this. And they are skip points. And I believe these affect your affection with a specific character. See, you're gonna have options to see to respond. Yeah, some of the skits that you find are cute. And actually, I think there's another one around here, but I'm not. This is by no means a 100% run of this game. I don't think I could even do that. But it's, so I'm not gonna go for all of those locations, even though I think I know where probably like 80% of them are. Tree? Is that you? Oh. It's not the tree.
What?
Is she a friend of yours, Lloyd?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is the chosen of mana among you?
Wow, she has really big eyes. Yeah, eyes.
Oh, that's me.
Everyone in this gun has really big eyes.
Prepare to die.
That is probably one of my favorite scenes in the game.
Oh no, what should I do? I did it again.
So apparently Colette has opened holes in the floor for people to fall down and possibly die. Yeah, don't mess with her.
You don't need to worry about it. If she had not fallen in, you might have been killed.
But
If anyone was actually watching, I would actually ask which one I should pick. I'm gonna go over this one.
Well, I guess I do feel a bit sorry for her.
I hope she's okay.
Even assuming her weight to be 45 kilograms, and this hole to be 10 meters deep, and calculating the gravity constant at 9.8, the impact shouldn't have been fatal.
Gravity constant?
You know, small g.
I don't understand what you just said, but she's alive, right?
Probably.
Still, man, she's got some bad luck standing right on top of a trapdoor and all.
It's not a trap. It's a hidden maintenance passage for the mountain path.
Why would anyone do that and not put, like, a ladder in? Or a rope?
We should get moving.
Hey, shouldn't we try to find out who that woman...
She'll come after us again on her own. This area is too confined. The footing is poor. It would be wise not to linger.
Big words.
Let's begin the research.
Nope. Okay, there's just a regular bear.
Are you okay?
Awesome. Where's the Tempest stuff? Oops. Tempest is really nice, but you have to aim it right.
Are you okay?
Awesome. So Lloyd just gained a new title. Let's see what it is. Petra Slash. My defense won't increase, but my HP will. And you can switch. You can switch through titles. Oh, that's for rain. That's the wrong thing. Wait, did it just increase by 1? Yeah. That is so weird. But I think it also increases her attack. What I would guess. Those mandragoras are... I don't know what to think about them.
Pretty good, right?
And you'll often see Colette burn through her TP when using those spells. They're just a little bit expensive. And since she's sort of a melee fighter, I guess she has a little bit less SP than I think other people that are in the fray. Barrier is nice. Barrier increases a character's defense. Oh crap. But actually I think we're appropriately leveled at this point. The fights are not giving me that much trouble. So that's good. Actually, no. She has more TP than Lloyd. So yeah, there's just a spot up here. There's also some items here. Melange gels are nice. They're basically a combination of an orange gel and an apple gel. So it'll heal your HP and your TP at the same time. Oh. Oh, thank goodness we killed it before Colette used angel feathers. Because I think usually if she has enough TP to cast one of her spells, she might cast it. I'm gonna run from this one. I just don't feel like fighting them. Great.
We can do it.
This battle's harder, but I'll do it. Just because I didn't want to fight bears.
Keep working on it, okay?
So I think before we keep going any further down the mountain, I'm going to heal just a tiny bit. That should be okay. Because here comes Miss Big Eyes.
Wow, she caught up with us.
Oh, I didn't buy any.
Oh, thank...
Don't move. A wise decision.
I won't be caught off guard this time.
Yep, Colette can't summon holes at will. So here we're fighting the clumsy assassin and her friend. I think her friend is a lot more. You give a lot more oh shit. Sorry. It gives a lot more priority. Give a lot more priority to her friend. Oh, Brain's dead. Genus, bring your sister back to life. Without her, we're all doomed. And Colette, use an ethyl gel on Lloyd. Okay, so now that that's gone, that should be a little bit easier, I think. Oh, yeah, and she can, like all bosses, she can go into over limits. I think the best thing to do when they're going to over limits is just guard until it goes away.
Are you okay?
That's good. I
Just you wait. I swear I will kill you all next time.
I kind of don't want to jinx it, but I've been having a fairly good luck in boss battles this playthrough.
There are always those that reject salvation.
Maybe she's a Desian.
Who knows? At any rate, we are in constant danger. That's all we have to know.
Those clothes.
Professor,
No, it's nothing.
yeah. Anyway, let's go look for a place where we can get a ship.
Okay. So, okay, we're still a little bit hurting, but you can go in here, because there are some items in here, and there is also something special in here that we're probably not going to do now, but we're probably going to do it later. I think the enemies in here are like the same as those and the Ossa Trail, with the exception for one thing. Oops.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
I think it's actually worthwhile coming down here. There are some items that are worth it. So back here, don't talk to this thing. Well, you can't talk to it, but but we just found an EX gem, actually. So, remember that this thing is here. Just remember that it's here. Don't talk to it yet. Wait. At this point, I don't think you're strong enough to talk to that thing. So just come back for it, but we'll definitely come back for it later. I don't think it moves until you defeat it. So it'll probably stay there for a while.
Is everyone all right?
Oh, we found a lemon. But exploring... oh, shit. I really shouldn't be in battles right now.
Get out of here.
Are you okay?
Gotta know when to go.
But coming down here to like the, I guess like the maintenance section isn't a bad idea at all. And here we found our first EX gem, I think. And I'm going to pull up a guide to see what skills, what compound skills you can get for characters at the moment. Okay. Yeah, so we can't do those yet. So what I'm going to do is, for Rain, I'm going to give her this EX gem because I know that magical and tough will give her a compound skill. I looked at a guide for that, but I do remember that those two together make a compound EX skill. And they don't show up immediately. Sorry about that again. So I'm not gonna read the description of unison attacks. I'm just gonna go through them. So unison attacks, you can, there's a gauge that'll from now on show up during battle, and unison attacks are you press a button to activate them, and then the enemy that you hit, you'll have a timer to input characters' attacks like this. And they'll use them all at the same time. And what we're looking for is here. So, first, I'm gonna get into a battle to, I think, show the compound skill that comes up for Rain right now.
Dwarven vow number 7. Justice and love will always.
So whenever you combine skills, EX skills effectively after a battle, you'll discover a compound EX skill. So let's see what the X skill Rain has learned. So she learned Magic Boost. So it occasionally increases the effect of spells. So so kind of randomly, spells will be more effective, I guess. I'm not quite sure what that means. I think that means for, I think for healing, they'll probably heal a little bit more every once in a while. And I don't know about how it affects her other spells. So yeah. So by this time, I'd like to introduce the cats. That's cats with a K and a Z, I believe. Yes. So what you can do with the cats is you can pay them to, oh, sorry about my mic, to find items that you've passed by, to fill in entries in your monster log, to find areas that you haven't visited, or to complete the map. And depending on how much you pay them is how much it influences the chance of them succeeding and stuff. And oh look, here we are again. Let's talk to people around town. Oh, so he is selling stuff, so. Whenever you get to a new town, or usually a town, go into houses and places and try and find things that are out of place. Apparently there's someone hiding there. Oh, I guess maybe his wife is hiding from him? That must be one hell of a relationship. But it's good to look around and just see if there's anything you can interact with or that seems out of place. That's what I'm doing right now. Because by looking at those things, that's how you're gonna find the Wonder Chef. I think that was his name, right? You look very different. And I think she's part of a very long side quest. Let's go back to the inn and see if there was anything weird in here. Nope. Maybe he's just not in this town. Or maybe he's just hiding really well. So we're trying to find a ship to go to Palma Costa in. So I think this is weird. That ship doesn't look very seaworthy. Actually, none of these do. So, I think now we need to talk to someone else. I think we need to talk to this lady. No. Gosh. Okay, so apparently the guy that would really give us a ride isn't here right now. So guess the only thing we can do is like talk to people maybe. Geez, lady, don't give us a heart attack. I think we're talking to a box of fish. Not even fire made a move. Am I missing something? I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here. Because, well, I need to study and do some projects. And I need to figure out what I need to do at the moment. Because we found the guy, but he won't give us a ride across the sea. So, yeah. So, have a good day, guys. And I'll see you later.